Alright, back to Legend of Dragoon. Now, last time, I think we used most of our items. So, we need to... I don't have any healing items left. And this boss is a nightmare. So... Dispirited. Yeah, remove that. I really don't care about Maru. She can be dispirited. But we need to do some item farming. So let's do place. We'll bring in Albert and Congo. We'll do that. And item additions. We have additions. Madness Hero. Let's put her back to more and more. We'll use her in the boss in a minute. That'll work. And do we have anything here that cancels Dispirit? Let's see. Stun, confusion, darkness, petrification, dispiriting, here we go. Put that on him. I can deal with everybody else being dispirited, but him being dispirited is a little bit of a mess. So, we're gonna see if we can't find ourselves some more healing items before we go into the boss. Because that was a beast last time. And we had some healing items, so. Hello, Kobu, how are you doing tonight? You having a good evening? Really? Certainly better than just surviving. Perfect. We are almost all the way through disc 3. Yes. We're pretty far. We're getting towards the end of disc 3 now. Problem is that we can't return, Jesus, squishy he is. We can't go back to town to get more items, so we're in a bit of a pickle. Hoping we're not stuck. Yes, go. Because that would be really bad. If we can't beat the boss, but we can. What might happen though is you might have to farm away to beat the boss. Yeah. And I'm not looking forward to that if that's the actual answer. Because it means we're probably gonna have to level up at least once or twice. Because the boss annihilated us the first time. And the sub-boss, well, he wasn't much easier. But we did beat the sub-boss. Yeah, I know. But this spot's actually a really good spot because we have a heal revive point. And the boss is literally just up the road. It's 2 screens up. And we are, you know, sitting on a rest point, so it's a good place to go through the mess of grinding. Missed. The only problem with this area is I don't have 3 active rings. And because I don't have 3 active rings, I can't keep the spirit away. Which is a problem. So I put the one I did have on start because I have to keep him in the party. So where is he at? He's almost full. Alright, so let go ahead and let Congo use his Dragoon ability. Yeah, it's good to have to level 2s. But getting much past level 2 for a lot of them is not really worth it. Because you gotta have somebody in the party who's got a low-level Dragoon ability, so that you can go special and then have them drop out to do healing while everybody else is still hammering the boss. It's just how you have to do it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and rearrange the party and just see how bad we are. Because we're gonna need Rose, and I think we'll go with Maru. Wait. Is Dart maxed? Let's see if Dart's Dragoon is maxed. If it's not, get off Madness Hero. Do Volcano. Volcano's easy to do. And on Rose, she's already on more and more. Okay. When it comes to these bosses, you want to have a nice, easy addition. The complicated ones don't do you any good. You don't get high damage, and you don't get good regens on your Dragoon abilities. And that's the easiest way to kill the bosses. Except for this boss. See, this boss we can't use our Dragoons, which is the worst part. one of the few bosses we can't use the Dragoons on. So it really doesn't matter if we have a high Dragoon ability. Because when it goes into Dragoon Breaker, we're done for. And aside from the fact that he's a horrible defender, we're probably gonna want Halberd. Unfortunately. And actually, I was thinking I might kick Congo in. Either that or Maru. I think Maru would probably do really good too. I don't know. Not sure who I need to take in. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. She probably would. That's what I was thinking. I mean, she's dispirited, but I can fix that. The only problem is I don't have a lot of healing spells, so... and since we are not going to be using Dragoons on this fight... unless by, like, last ditch ever, because, you know, Maru does have a good heal. But... we'll see how this works out. So we're gonna save. So I wanted to do left there. Let's do a save. So worst case scenario is we're just gonna have to grind and do the hard leveling. That's the worst case scenario. Oh yeah, I forgot about this room. Because we didn't open any of the chests, because we couldn't. That came from lack of space last time. G-word, huh? You never did figure out how to get that one chest. Grinding, yes. Unfortunately, the worst case scenario is we're gonna have to. And that is the worst case scenario. Is we'll have no choice but to grind a couple of levels. Trust me, I don't look forward to it. And apparently these fairies are hard to hit. Let's see. So if you feel I'm here to see a baby dragon die. Well, we'll see about that. I'm probably gonna lose at least once. I have a friend that her favorite thing is grinding. She grinds so much, half the game is just mindless killing. To be honest, that's all most JRPGs are anyway. Most JRPGs, that's it. That's all you do in them. You don't really have a story. It's just mindless grinding for hours on end. It's either that or... But no, okay, let me rephrase that. Older JRPGs. So, what is actually considered a Japanese RPG is extreme levels of grinding. Modern JRPGs are some of them go to the point of like visual novels with RPG elements. It's really bad. A lot of them go way too far on the story. I love the stories. The overtop stories are fantastic in a lot of cases. But it's just part of the RPG is the exploration. It's the playing the game, whatever the game mechanics are. And they just go so far into the story and the videos and the cinematic scenes that it's like watching a movie, and that's not as much fun for a lot of people. I finished the Tales of Arise today, and I'm on to endgame grind and stuff. But the game was, oh my god, amazing story. Like I said, there's a lot of them that are really great on the story, even though it's like really story heavy. They're really good. Hello, Binary Dream, how are you still doing today? Game for hardcore sort of. Oh, I'm sorry. I swapped the stream out because everybody said that they wanted to see Legend of Dragoon instead of Shipbreaker tonight, because I've been doing Shipbreaker for the last 3 days. So, yeah, that's a thing. I hope you like this one, and I hope you're still there. If you're still around, I hope you're still hanging out. But yeah, the Legend of Dragoon is my normal Saturday stream. And I've done 15 hours of Shipbreaker in the last 3 days. So I got a little burnt out on it. How you doing, George? So I got a little burnt out on it, so I figured I'd play something else. I go back to this one for tonight. But tomorrow I still plan to do Shipbreaker. So, for those that are around for Shipbreaker, tomorrow night is your baby. I'll be back onto that. Today we're gonna do this for a few hours and just chill with something different. Because getting blown up in ships has been a fun thing to do the last few days. But now it's time to die. It's time for the Snow Dragon to die. Uni, how are you? Thank you for the lovely little raid. I greatly appreciate it. I see you brought some friends with you. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna just kind of tap through the story as I talk, because we've already done this story at least once before, and most of y'all have seen it. Still here to watch your Shipbreaker on YouTube. Glad I caught a live stream. Yeah, I live stream on Friday night and Saturday night. Same time, about 9 p.m.-ish, Eastern Standard Time, United States. And normally I do a JRPG on Friday and a Western game on Saturday, with Sunday being a float day that I'll play other random games on. So right now I've been doing a lot of .hack GU on Friday nights, and I'm doing Legend of Dragoon on Saturday. Sundays has been a lot of roguelites lately, but for right now we're going to be doing Shipbreaker. So it's a thing. It's 2 a.m. That sounds about right in the UK. I'm happy you can come in from the UK and come all the way down here to see my little dragon. See my little dragons. So I greatly appreciate it. It is awfully late for most people in Europe to come visit me. So it is a pleasure to have you here. And Uni, what were you playing before you came in? And oh my goodness, there's 6 of you. There's 6 of you crazies over here on Twitch. I love you people. And thank you for the follow, Leafy Van Gogh. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's crazy. Like I said, all of the videos, all the streams are broadcast on both Twitch and YouTube. They are recorded in YouTube so that I don't have to worry about uploading from Twitch, because that gets kind of funky sometimes. So, and they're listed differently on YouTube if they're live, even if they're unposted. So they list differently, which means they get more visibility. So I do it that way. So yeah, it's all there. So if you want to do exclamation point YouTube for me, somebody, anybody in chat, somebody please do that. And that'll take you to my YouTube channel as well, so that you can catch up any other videos that I have going on. Yes, command YouTube, somebody please. There's a bunch of you in here. Might as well put that down. Thank you, Lever. So, there is that. And all my videos get transferred over there. And I also post roughly 2 videos a week on YouTube. Different games that I thought were fun to play. I run them for about 30 minutes or so of gameplay. I've been doing one non-Nintendo product on Mondays, and on Thursdays I'm doing a Nintendo video. It's focusing mostly on the Nintendo Entertainment System right now, but Super Nintendo is also a thing that we're going to be covering. On those days, I'll kind of pick whatever's going to go on there. And I greatly appreciate any input as to what games that people want to see me play either live or recorded. It helps tremendously. So, thank you for everybody who's just dropping in. It's much appreciated. So, Uni, what were you playing before you dropped in on me? Thank you, George. I greatly appreciate that. I know you did, but Uni brought in several new people, and amazingly enough, there are 7 of you in chat that Twitch is recording visually. So, yeah, it's a thing, and we have no hit points. Why do we have no hit points? This is bad. I need to do that. It's a mess. Oh, we're taking so much damage. It's okay. It's okay. I think we can do this. We're just gonna have to guard, heal, guard, heal, guard, heal. Get to full, do a few whacks, guard here, guard, heal. It's like gonna be the way this is gonna have to go. So, yeah, it's, so you think she'll die. I don't have, like, a vote on the bot. I need to get, like, a voting thing on the bot, because, yeah, that'd be a thing. But you're welcome to vote to see if I live or die. Give it a yay or a nay. It's always an entertaining thing, and I often don't live very long. So, Maru. I screwed that one up. screwed that one up bad. QTEs and talking on chat is a lovely thing. I'm hoping with the party that we have, we'll do okay. As long as I can hit the QTEs. That's gonna be the trick, is gonna be hitting the QTEs for the damages. And the fact that I came in here without full health was kind of stupid. On that last fight, I wasn't paying attention to Rose's health. She apparently took some more damage than I thought. But, Maru. Yay! Big damage! Big damage. I know. It doesn't seem like a lot. But Maru's doing really good damage. She's the only one, unfortunately, that can attack at the moment, because Zillow's not having to rest to heal. But, you know, it's a thing. It is definitely a thing. We will work through this, and hopefully we'll survive. This is the one that killed me last time. It did this like 3 times in a row. I'm gonna have to with this. After that, I'm gonna have to do that just so I can heal with her. She's got that heal spell. And what was it now? Here it is, Rainbow Breath. That way I can get Rose back into this fight. 'Cause that's killing me, not having them in the fight. Yes, I did, George. I did. I greatly appreciated the shout out. I think I even commented on the video. Alright, now everybody's good to go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so I think we're okay with Maru. Let her do a attack. See if she does any damage with this. Maybe I... Okay, that's Black Dragon Staff, so she's gonna be weak now. Or dead. Not sure which. I know. So Maru is basically useless. I missed. That was bad. I screwed that up. No, we'll use the attack. I know she can do like no damage, but since I cannot break and save for Dragoon for later. See, in a remake, that's the one thing I would love to see. The ability to break Dragoon. Sure, you can have a maximum of 5 rounds, but being able to break it after 1 or 2 would make it so much better. So much better. Oh, the week was held, so I can't recall much, and yes, you did. I thought so. We're gonna die! Oh, pain. Pain. Come on. Before this thing does any more damage. of course, the guy who it's not guarding. Naturally. That's just the way it works. That's just the way it works. Alright, so now everybody's guarding. We can get our health back. And we should be okay, because Maru's going to be right up there, ready to go. Like, instantly. She's going to get back up into the fight in like half a second. Missed. Missed on that one. Now, thankfully, last week when we were wandering around between last week and this morning, I did gain a level. And I did check to see if we could leave and get more stuff and come back. No, you can't. So, keep this in mind. If you're playing this game and you're going after the dragon staff in the ruins, to get all your heal potions first. And like overload on your heals. Just overload on heals. Because you're gonna need it. Yes. You're gonna need all the heals you can get. Missed. That was me being silly. I know, right? It's painful. This thing does so much damage. I might have, items that can mitigate some magic damage. But I don't think I've got enough to cover everybody. And what makes Maru so really good, really fantastic in this fight, is she has a low physical damage resistance, but she has a high magic damage resistance. And Dart is like middle of the road on both, and so is Rose. She's pretty much middle of the road on both. But her magic damage resistance is a little bit weaker. So one thing I wish you could do in this game is change equipment mid-fight. Because if I could go like here and change out gear, that would be nice. Yeah, being able to change gear mid-fight would be fantastic. I didn't know how to do that. She isn't the strongest character I've got, but she's the one that can do damage right now. Because everyone's just trying to keep health up. I don't know how much hit points this boss has. One of the guys over on Twitch might remember. Leave her. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about doing that. When she got enough points. Though after this one, we might have to use it for a heal. Yeah! She's got 1 point. Oh, she's only got 2 levels. So what we'll do is we'll attack with Maru one more time. Because that gives her 2 ranks. And then what we'll do is guard with everybody and pray they don't get hit with anything major. That's all we can do. And I could have used a heal potion, but I kind of wanted to defeat the purpose. Alright, so that was good. That was his weakest attack. So what I'll do is Speru a Dragoon. And my god, even she's yellow. And then we'll go ahead and magic. magic. Rainbow breath on everybody. This will take care of our health issue. And then maybe she can actually get an attack in. Because I don't really want to waste another rainbow breath. I don't have to. I know. You Dragoon. It doesn't block stuff. But that's okay. Because when he does that, it wastes his attack. And we get to have at least a round of decent damage. If I can hit the QTs. Of course, I'm going to do a perfect on her when she's going to do 0 damage. 50. 27. Not even. And I was lowballing with 50. Jeez. Yeah, Maru's got a really nice heal. There is a different character in this game who's supposed to be your quote-unquote healer, but they made her useless. And because she's useless, no one ever uses her. And with Maru having a nice group heal, and actually hers is the better, there's two different heals. You've got Maru's heal, which heals all damage and all status effects. But you have the heal from Shauna and Miranda, which does resurrection and all damage. But you retain status effects. So it's kind of a 50-50 if you're looking at the heals themselves. The problem is that the other Dragoon that can do healing is useless. Otherwise, the only thing that makes that a good character is her heals. So it's a problem. Now, if this game used the same mechanics that the Final Fantasy series uses, where you have the ability to swap party members out mid-fight. So if I could swap out, say, Maru for Miranda when her heal spells run out, and let Miranda heal, trade her in, let her heal, and then trade her back out for somebody else who can fight. This fight would be a lot easier and wouldn't be as aggressive on the healing. Because you'd swap out injured party members. That's one thing that the Final Fantasy games really did well, is taking into consideration these types of special mechanic fights. Thank you. Good damage. Finally. Now we are. So we are now half dead on this boss. Yeah, the thing is, this boss probably only has... I'd say probably 3,000 hit points. Yeah, I'd say probably about 3,000 hit points. But because you can't use your Dragoons, which is your main DPS. That's like your biggest DPS point, is your Dragoons. So you can't use that for damage. You can't use... Come on, do it! Just do it already. Why is it using targeted attacks? Bloody bugger. Come on, boys, rest up. Waiting for that big AoE. They should be using one any time now. So we're down to about 1,000 hit points. That's my guess. That's what I'm thinking. We're down to about 1,000 hit points now. If I can, maybe 2,000 hit points. Not really sure how many hit points this thing's got.
Yes.
And when I do stuff like that, he can have 10,000 hit points for all I know. There we go, that was good. But I'm holding Maru back at that 1 Dragoon level. Even though she could do a lot more damage, I don't want her leveling up her Dragoon, because if I do that, then I have to worry about her next attack being useless. I'm waiting for it. Finally it comes up. And it's not even the big AoE. That's his weakest AoE. But the next one should be the wind attack. I don't know. Not what I was expecting. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a level down. Here it is. This is what we were waiting for. This one is that wind attack. So, what we're gonna do here, that was really good, is Maru is going to Dragoon, use her yell. Unfortunately, I have no way of getting mana for her. Actually, I probably do happen to have one of those mana. You know what? I have rain. And everybody's not as damaged as I thought they were when I cast that. But I'll take the 200 damage instead. I guess I can heal Rose with a potion. And probably be more effective than using the heal spell. That's my thinking. That would probably be more effective. Alright, so Maru needs to attack. So that we can get that over there. And Rose needs to rest. Actually, she probably should have used a potion. But we're going to go ahead and rest and see if that works out for us. Because it might. I'm hoping it does. That worked out well. Alright, so we've done about 3,000 damage now. And we are nice. We are red. Down to about 1,000 damage. Yeah! We're gonna get whacked. I just know we're gonna get whacked to something big right now. That's gotta hurt. Oh no! We got lucky. He's in gun mode. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. So the big thing here is I need to let everybody rest for a few rounds. Level down. Looks like we're gonna clear this one this time. That extra 2 levels we got last week and this morning really helped. That's bad. Glad everybody's guarding. Because that one, if we're not guarding, is brutal. All it feels, I do have one more heal on Maru. And she is now to where she can use it. Uh-oh. New effect. You... It can heal? What? It can heal? What? What? I know I can heal. But the player gets to heal because they get a disadvantage on hit points. We just lost ground. He's back up to half health. Oh. I am tempted to let Rose go berserk. You know what? I'm gonna let Rose go ham on this guy's ass. She'd get 1 or 2 attacks, and then she'll probably get killed. Missed it. But she, other than my brother, she does the most damage, so not good. Not great. Item. Potion. Self. And Maru. Just go ahead and go ham. Yeah. Which means Rose is now toast. But she does have Drain. And while it doesn't do much, it will be helpful. So, we're gonna let Maru do her thing. Oh crap, that was bad. And we have Astral Drain. I don't know how this boss is gonna do, but because we have Astral Drain, we can pull some hit points from this better and still do some little damage. I don't know how much we're gonna get out of it. See, it might be useless, might be useful. I don't know yet. We'll try and find out. So we'll see. Damage to him is waste of time. There we go. Okay, so that was a waste of time. I'm not sure here. Well, we'll see who survives this. Bye, Rose. I knew she'd probably die, but damn, 3,000 damage? Oh, took her a second. Alright, so items. Angel's Prayer. No, Rose did die. There is no way. She got canned. Absolutely canned. My goodness, she got canned. 3k damage on that? Whew. Fresh soda. So yeah, we are... Who wants... Okay, taking bets. Rose dies again? Yes? No? Everybody? Anybody? Rose dead number 2. Okay, so everybody's still alive. Guard. She's not to 2, so this will be good. So heal and then run away. It's her last heal though. And I've got 1 rain. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. As long as it doesn't heal again. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so there's the dragon effect. Alright, so... we need to get his hit points down. Best. Thought I had that one for sure. Beautiful. We're almost back to red again. Oh good, hit her. She has the higher defense. I mean, she does have the higher defense. I missed it again. Ladybugger. Rose, you rest. Because I'm sure the next attack's gonna hit you. Just because it likes you enough. Oh, everybody. That's bad. This is bad. We're gonna have to rest. Take a break. Do some healing. And hope this thing doesn't heal on the way. Okay. The trick is doing enough damage to it fast enough when you get past when you get to the red zone. You almost have to just go for broke once you hit the red line. It's just, but you almost have to do that. Missed. Still yellow. Good hit. Good hit. Alright, so we're almost there. We're almost there. See, if I didn't have to have dark in the party, I could do much better. Because honestly, this party, I would rather have had Maru, Haskell, and Congo in this party. And the reasoning is because all three of them have really low Dragoon ranks, which means they would be really easy to keep around that one attack round position. It's redlined. I let Rose die. If I do that with Rose, she'll do like, what? $1K damage? No, she'll do about 200 damage if I Dragoon her. And then she'll probably get wiped out. Yeah, I can't afford that. See, it's got about, as I said, it's got about 1,000 hit points left. And I can't afford it to heal, and I also can't afford to do a Dragoon attack. So, what I want to do is oh good, everybody's guarding. I think our best bet at this point is for Maru to attack and not screw up. Thank you. Dark should be next. Beautiful. And we're gonna let Rose die. It's gotta be pennies. Pennies on the dollar. Come on. There's the Black Dragon Staff. Expected that. No problem there. I can't get Rose out of her dragon mode, so she's probably gonna die from this. That's fine. Missed. Alright, come on. Come on. Doesn't matter what I hit with. She's only gonna do like 30 damage anyway. Come on, Dark. Come on. Enough damage. It's getting there. This thing can't have more than a few hit points left. It really can't. I know. Rose just died. I know he's gonna heal. That's why I was going for Brock. Because I knew when he goes to red, he's got about 1,000 hit points left. And if I can go for broke without everybody being near max health, it should be a nice win. And sure enough, it was. It was just enough. That was beautiful. That fight took me almost an hour, but we cleared it. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad all of y'all were here to see that, because that was beautiful. Absolutely huge. Huge numbers. I love it. We acquired the Black Dragon Staff. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Alright, so there's that. So for everybody who's watching in this fight, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button. Anybody who's switched over to YouTube, just click over. You can switch back over there and hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And for everybody over on Twitch, don't forget in both Twitch and YouTube to hit that like and subscribe button so you know. Because frankly, this is why I'm here. I'm here for you. And Maru with that speed buff is amazing in those speed shoes. She just carried that whole fight. I would have done more with her if I had mana potions. I could have used her heal more often. Ancestors should have told us. Bastards probably didn't know. I didn't know either. Yeah. Anyway, the Dragon Black Staff is in our hands. Let's go back quickly. Oh my goodness. Save. I need to save. Oh my goodness. If this barfs us out way down here, where's this go? Oh, it's the exit. Well, considering the exit's right there, there'll be a save point right up here. Now we're good. The monster's not here. Have a low chance of killing us anyway. Except that Rose is already dead. That's a problem. Oh, Maru. Just kill them, please. Please just kill these things. I'm gonna see my favorite cutscene. Yes, we're almost to the next cutscene. We are almost there. Thank you, Maru. You did a lovely job whacking that thing. And Rose, you need to rest. Dark, kill a thing. Maru, kill a thing. And we got a perfect with Maru, of course, naturally. She's having a good day today with these. Alright. So, Maru carried the whole party. Was not expecting that. And the only thing that was actually problematic was the fact that I was using Rose. I should have gone with Congo. If I'd gone with Congo or Haskell, I probably would have done better. It's the fact that she's got a heal spell. Now, to be fair, Rose's heal spell is mediocre at best. I mean, it does damage. It does damage the opponent for a decent amount of damage, and you do get some healing out of it. But you get like 100 or 200. Not great. And Maru's, you get 50% to 100% health, which is fantastic. You've got Albert, who's got that 3 rounds of like double defense, which is amazing in the right usage. We have Miranda, who's got her heal res, which is useless because she's useless. I don't know about anybody else. If anybody else has got like defensive or resurrect spells. But you have Dart. Our man Dart, who is about the most useless character in the game, aside from Shauna and Miranda, naturally. Because he has no defensive magic, it's all offensive. Alright, George, have a good night. So he's got all that offensive magic, which is okay, I guess, but no defensive. And you've got mediocre attack, mediocre defense. I mean, he's just average, middle of the road, across the board, all basher. And he's useful. I mean, but the fact that you're stuck with him as your main character, he has to be in the party the whole time, I think is the biggest attraction. And it'd be really nice if you didn't have to have him in your party the whole time, because there would be a far stronger options in some fights to not have Dart in the party. Like when we were fighting the water boss, he was doing like half damage. He was useless in that fight. But you can't take him out of your party. So you can put more useful characters in. You can swap in a more useful character. That was the advantage to the way like the Final Fantasy games did it when they had the swap out mechanic. Because you could swap out in the fight, you always had the most useful party. Uh-oh. Here we go. I think the city's gonna collapse. It can't be. Is that the Divine Dragon? No way. Don't be silly. It's too early. Is the dragon really gonna come romp us here? Of all places? No. Oh no. Denigrand. Yeah, well, Denigrand's gonna get its butt whooped. It's gonna get its butt whooped. Usually, the protagonist of FF games was of a unique and useful class. Well, not really. Well, because in Final Fantasy games, all the characters were unique classes, and they were all useful. Now, I do have to put up a couple exceptions there. The exceptions in that respect are, yes, Dragon Block stuff, we've got it. We did with the Divine Dragon. Yes, I know. Until I put you to Guard. Great. It's too much. You don't have the power like the old days. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get powered straight to Dragon Guard. No time left to think. I wanna save. I think, Mr. Blano. We're gonna go off somewhere weird. Aw, we didn't go nowhere. Ursa, not yet. We believe in Maru and her friends. We're blazing too. I like to see the future. Maru and her friends. Great. Okay, here we go. Okay, so everyone is gonna kick in some power. Took 4 of them to kick in enough power to bolt us to the next scene. So this is the one that Leifer always says he likes. I'm gonna mute. Oh, I know. That didn't... That... Okay, so... But they showed off there. The Divine Dragon is what we would call a catastrophe weapon class monster. Not a dragon or dragon god. He's a catastrophe weapon class monster. Holy hell. I forgot about that scene. It's been so many years. Oh my gosh, cities and his destroyed. Yeah, Crystal Palace is gone. This game, I won't say it was really ahead of its time, but can I go rest? Okay. Yeah, I gotta visit my girlfriend. So the church is gone. Yeah. Should be a save point right up here when we get towards the castle. Should be able to find a save point. Good. The end save point still exists. Perhaps this for me, and it's in this game, and it's the ending of the game. Yeah, I haven't gotten, like I said, I haven't played. I played this game all the way through since I first got it years ago. Years ago. So for me, it's like playing an all new game because I haven't played it in so long. But yeah, it's a. Do you have to say it is bloody epic? But no, because this was done in what, 99, and let's see. big Final Fantasy game that did integrated FMVs and heavy cinematics would have been 7, which is a year or 2 earlier, wasn't it? So 7 was released in 97, so 2 years. So 2 years before this, you had Final Fantasy VII release. And they were the first Square game to really hammer down the cinematic scenes. And then you have this come out, which I think hits them even better than 7 or 8 did, which is contemporary to this. Because it was 2000, I think. So it was ahead of its time in some aspects, and in other aspects it was just a product of its time. But it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I really do. It's an amazing game, and I'm so happy to see that everybody loves it and it's doing really well. So, stop crying, Divine Dragon is gone. Yeah, we'll take care of it. Did you get the Dragon Block Staff? Yes, we did. Okay, yes, we got it. Now we can prepare for the next raid. What do you mean, next? This thing's already whacked us. The Psyche that the Divine Dragon set towards the Crystal Palace was a black, bottomless mass of hate. Yeah, we noticed that. There must be a nest. Oh, wow. What about the Queen Theresa? Queen Theresa safe. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. You, wake up. I love it. She just takes him. Hey, you, wake up. Is the Queen safe? Wake up. I love it. Just whack him. Just whack it up. Just whack it up. Now, I think one of the more pioneering games of the genre really was the Breath of Fire series and the Dragon Quest series, because they had better storytelling in the early days, and they used cinematic in-game scenes really well before like Square really picked up on them, somewhere around 4 or 5. So yeah, I know I don't have any. I mean, I think I got some digital copies of Breath of Fire for like the Nintendo or Super Nintendo or whatever, or Genesis or something. But I actually don't physically own any of them. So maybe I'll do that when we're done with this. Let's go do Breath of Fire. That could be a thing. Go to one of the Breath of Fire games? I could see that being fun for everybody. No, I've only played them a little bit. Like, back when, you know, in the 80s and 90s, we had consoles, and our friends had consoles, and I had a friend who owned a rental store at the time. So we got to get Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, Commodore 64 games, Apple IIe games. We got to get all of these games pretty much for free. And the problem was we couldn't hold them forever. We could only hold them for a couple of days. Because, you know, we had to make money off of them. So if it was a high-profile game and we only had like one copy of it that was kind of popular, we couldn't keep it for very long. So it was, you know, it wasn't very good for us in playing JRPGs. Because when you're playing JRPGs or any kind of role-playing game, and you've got 40 to 50 hours of gameplay, as a kid, you don't have 40 to 50 hours of gameplay once it's over the summer. So, or for like me, your parents wouldn't let you play for more than 5-6 hours a day. You know, max. You can't play 40-hour games in a weekend. So you can't do it within a rental. We're still worried about Shauna. We'll see it. And I broke... Then I broke my PS1. Well, I had a PS1 back in the day. And what I had done was I had gotten a modded PS1. Yeah, who's she? I don't know who Shauna is. But when it burned out, I don't know if the laser burned out or what. When it died, I bought a PS2. And I haven't owned a PlayStation 1 since. Because the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 both play PS1 games just fine. Shauna's room has been blown off the tower. We're aware. Oh, she's alive. Cool. Supposed to be upstairs with the queen. Okay. Got it. So, I got a PlayStation 2, and I just never looked back. PS1 cards, PS2 cards, no problem. Don't care. Oh, new cutscene. I'm gonna mute. Oh, no, we're not in a cutscene. We're in a cinematic. Yeah, this is what is this like? We have no clue. What's going on? Don't know. Yeah, don't know. When I came here, it was already like this. This is Shauna's magic at work, I bet. Where are you? Asking where the queen is. Yeah, it's Shauna's magic. Kinda figured. She casts shell. That's me. You understand? Alright, everybody. You are safe. Duh. We're standing here. How about Queen Thrasa? She's surviving. No, she can't die. We gotta sacrifice her later, remember? Yeah. We'll throw her off the bridge or something. Burn her at the stake. Cook her for dinner. That's it. We'll put her on a spit and roast her in the town square. And I will have dragon dinner. We'll eat her. We'll just serve her up to the whole kingdom that's left. She's got enough meat in her butt, I think. Don't worry, the queen's safe. I'm relieved. I couldn't live if something had happened to the queen. I'm relieved. I'm really relieved. Okay, you're relieved. We get it. Queen's safe. You're safe. We're safe. I can't call Setai crybaby anymore. I don't care. Please let me cry for now. Just for now. Yep. What? You don't like the idea of just tossing her on a spit and calling it a day? I do. I think it'd be funny. Everybody calm down. Anyhow, good. Welcome back, and no one was lost. Fortunately, the damage to the people seemed to be minimal. I assume we had the blessing of the divine tree. What was that light? It was as if it was protecting Queen and Shauna. Yes, it was. She cast shell. Yes, life was. Oh, now we're going to see the flashback. Yay, flashback. Are you feeling alright? Yes? Not really, but I can't stand still. Good idea. Get up, move around. Be happy. I see. It seems that all we can do is trust them and wait. Yes, Your Majesty. What's happening? And show. Yes, and then show. Makes us happy. Because we have a shell. Oh, this must be a miracle, Shauna. You brought us a miracle. My sisters were guarded by the same light as well. Everyone was saved by you. That's a big shell. I don't know anything about this power. This power is forcing Dart to face danger, and I harm people. What do you mean you harm people? People in cells too. It was my fault. Oh, she's gonna blame because people are chasing her on herself. No, is that true? No, bad. Yes, it was Dolbus because he was chasing me. Who am I? I don't know who I am. She was useless. I know. She has shell. My goodness, she has shell. One of the most powerful barrier spells in, like, all video games. Aside from... No, it's shell. It's just a shell. Shell is like it. It's one of the most powerful spells out there. It's amazing. So for giggle's sake, just for everybody who's paying attention to numbers here, has any issue, when I had 7 people on Twitch, I had 6 people on YouTube at the same time. And that was about 15 minutes ago. This is crazy. I love all you crazy nut jobs. I really do. You're all fantastic. I don't know how many people have followed tonight on either platform, but I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And if you haven't, please hit those buttons. That lets me know if you're interested, if you want to see more. You know, please do that. It helps us out more than you'll ever know. Especially when we have a few people. Let's see here. Mountain of the Mortal Dragon. Okay. You are leaving Shauna like that? Sure, why not? Should be fine. I'll come back after I defeat the Divine Dragon. I think I have 1 or 2 here. I don't know. I haven't noticed. I haven't looked. So, it looks like I got 1 on Twitch. And I don't know if I got any over on YouTube. Don't know. I think maybe 1 over on YouTube as well. But it's okay. I don't expect everybody to follow or like. Could you take care of Shauna? She's going with... Why? She's useless, but she's got a dragon core, so she's gotta come. Are you telling me to stay here? Oh, should you? The Divine Dragon is not the only monster in the Mount of Mortal Dragon. You are a sacred sister of this country. There is no obligation for you to come with us. Did you forget I am a Dragoon? You're the useless Dragoon. Useless. I'm gonna put you on a spit right next to Shauna, and I'll roast both of you for dinner. That's it. We're gonna put both Miranda and Shauna on spits, and we're gonna roast them. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roast these two and make something useful out of both of them. Because right now, they're both useless. I have no intention to withdraw from this battle. Okay, that's fine. Besides, Shauna told me, please take care of the rest, and I intend to keep my promise. Okay, then have fun. Remember to stack up. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh. We so need to stock up. I am beyond myself on how many useless items I don't have. I have no heals. I have nothing useful. Oh my goodness, we so need to heal and get items. And everybody goes to the inn to watch Shauna sleep because she's asleep again. What is this, the third or fourth time she's just knocked out? They are moral support dragons. Nice. That's about all they're useful for. They're not good for anything. I mean, they add to the story, but that's about it. And honestly, if you took Miranda out and just left Shauna in there, up until the last sequence of the game, when Shauna actually fills her story role in the last desk, really, there's no point to Miranda. None. She's just there. She could just as easily have been a nothing character who never joined the party, with Shauna being in the party. Did you have enough time alone? Came outside, yeah. I mean, it's just... she's always knocked out. She's useless, and she's always on the floor. It's horrible. It's absolutely... Yes, she is very lazy. And she's very self-pitying. And... yeah, she's just... The story is written really well, and when you're writing for 9 or so main characters, it's really rough to have each character be unique. There's something to understand is that when you have this many characters, each character has to be unique, as well as unique as you can make them. And then when you're taking characters and swapping them off other characters to do the same job. So we have Levitz, who's in most of Disc 1. And then he dies. And we get Albert to replace him. And then we have all these other characters join in. And you have Miranda through Disc 2. I'm sorry, you have Shauna through Disc 2. And here on Disc 3, you switch her out for Miranda, so that her Dragoon spirit can go do its goal, whatever that is, being useless with the party, and Shauna can go be useless somewhere else. You don't know Rose very well. She's always blunt. Yes, I haven't seen her power as a Dragoon, have I? Yes. Are you saying you don't trust me? Nah, she trusts you just fine. She just doesn't know you. Or doesn't like you. Please stop. Miranda's fine. She can do better than me. See, self-pity, self-doubt. I hope so. I'm with Rose. At least she could have brought something new to the table. Is she like that all the time? Yeah, pretty much. Actually, Rose is concerned. Yeah, she's right. She is concerned. You can tell by the tone of her voice. Not that we can hear it. What a clumsy woman. She's not clumsy. She's just brutal. Congo is leaving you rest. Good for you. I love Congo. Gigantos, he's awesome. He's probably one of my favorite characters. You rest. You're useless to doing anything else anyway. She's useless. So we don't really worry about the fact that she's staying behind. Alright, so there's our party. Let's go to Mount Dragon Tomb. Yeah. Not before we find items. I'm telling ya, we need to put Shauna and Miranda on spits. And then just cook them both. Because they're about as useful. Alright, so... no, we're fine there. The question is there a vendor? And if so, where is the vendor? Probably one of these people walking around town might be a vendor. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I have to go back to the Winglies in order to find resources. It's possible. It was such a breeze, and it will be again. That's the greatest part. Is that just because your city was destroyed doesn't mean that it won't be pretty again. Okay, so she clicks Stardust. Fine. Yeah. I don't think I've got enough Stardust to make you happy. Yeah. Yeah, so, nothing useful there. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy something. Let's see what the item owner has on the shelf. Healing Fog, Healing Breeze. Four healing spells is not going to be helpful. Let's see. Let's see here. We need some more heals. Definitely need 2 heals. Don't need the petrifier. This 32 item limit though is so annoying. I swear it's probably the most annoying mechanic this game has. Because I can get rid of everything I don't necessarily use. I mean, I guess I could get rid of like the spells and stuff. 'Cause I really don't use those spells. Well, you figure I'd keep one of those. Don't need that at all. Like all these spells. These are fine and all, but you never actually use them, really. You really don't. I wonder what the balls actually have in them, though. See if I can use those. Item use. No. It's like using combat and get a mystery item. I swear. Yeah, you can only use that like in combat, I guess. Additions? What about additions? Do that. What do we have? Oh yeah, that's right. Because we set ourselves up for the boss. So we don't have the additions that he'll need to be working on. I know she still has a 0. Don't rub it in. Don't rub in the fact that Rose... I'm gonna get her last one before this one even gets to like level 1. I swear. I swear. I'm gonna be like level 1 before this one actually gets to... Yeah. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be a thing. It's what I expect. Leave me be. No, you're wrong. It's 3 weeks. But, you know. It's worse. It's at least 3 weeks. Yeah, it's... at least 3 weeks. Gotta mention that it's at least 3 weeks. It might be 4. I don't remember when I picked up that particular ability. We need to cut that off real quick though. Because I don't have the anti-petrification stuff on me. Oh! Bugger! Bugger! Die, elf. Thank you. Well, I think Dart's at like 2. I think he's like 1 or 2. He's horrible too, you know. He's not much better. It's a thing. No, he's at 0-2. Yeah, but I think he's only like 2 weeks. But yeah, I think Rose is... she's at least 3 weeks on that ability being Goose Egg. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm so bad at these QTEs. It's miserable. I know. It's a horrible thing. But it's okay. We'll live, I think. I think we'll live. I think we'll live. Okay, so... I was gonna do something in that fight. Bloody bugger. The monster was headed in the direction of Drakengard and came back to the mountain. Yep. Before the Divine Dragon left, did anybody pass through here? No. You let us pass. We don't even let a mouse pass unless we can, right? Yeah, they can fly like a monster. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Stand guard. Yeah, okay, we'll take this and we'll go die. Alright, so we are now on the North Trail. Here we go. Oh, this is crazy. This is nuts. What do we have? Oh, look, it's a little pet. Okay, you're not too bad. Maru's out of magic. I didn't stay at the inn, so she doesn't have any magic. How useless. I swear. This has got a high dodge.
Yes.
What? What is up with this thing? This thing's weird. Okay, so weird. So I think. Yeah. It literally just heals her. How useless. That's like beyond useless. I don't know what this one does. Let's have a look at this attack. Oh, what's this one? Ooh, what's that attack? Ooh. Ah, I like that. So, for those who don't know, magic in this game is unique. So yeah, counted as a use it. It actually used it. That's weird. Oh well. Don't care. I like to use them anyway. Actually, you know what? Back up. Roll that back. No, I want to do. What's that? I'm gonna go back to the previous set. Because that particular effect, I want to make sure I keep that one. Because apparently that's a one-time use spell, and that's not a perpetual use. Perpetual retained spell. And I don't want to waste that on a little pest. I want to save that for, what'll actually be useful. like fighting Lloyd. So, yes. We'll have to catch back up and do a little bit of story and whatever, but it'll be fun. We're only a few minutes back. So yeah, that light thing, we definitely want to keep that one because that one's useful. I wish there was a perpetual use spell, like some of the spells in this game. No, I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember the last 2 discs of this at all. The first disc I remembered pretty well. Second disc was kind of iffy. But the third disc, fourth disc, I have no memory of. I know I've beat it at least once. Because before my save file started getting corrupted, I used to have a PS1 cartridge that died, and I was not able to recover it. But that particular cartridge had a end boss save. Yeah, that's what I expected. Yeah, I expected him to have additions reset. Gee, thanks. Yeah, I know. I realized that when I got into the fight. It's not like it went up. Though she made Dragoon 5 this time. Why? I don't know why I was anything different. But she made Dragoon 5. Alright, so go back to Madness Hero. Hard Blade. Hammer Spin is still being worked on. We'll just skip past this dialogue because you've already been there, done that. Alright. Oh, go back and grab that item. There's an item at the top. I need that item. I don't know why. I'm gonna get it anyway. Sure. Which, I don't know how useful that is, but, you know, it's a thing. Alright, so let's get up to this point up here, and then we will save. And we'll look at this really ugly looking mug. This guy wants to mug me. I think he wants to eat Maru too. Can I throw Miranda? He can eat Miranda. Yeah, let him eat Miranda. I blew that one. I had the timing right, but I blew it. 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 I mean, Maru's doing just fine, but should be red now. It is. But we need to rest. Ow! Ow! That's painful. This guy hurts. Oh my goodness, this guy hurts. Oof. Oof. You too, huh? Yeah, this guy hurts. He's a little dizzy, though. You know it's a thing. But we're gonna go ahead and do guard heal real quick. Because, you know that's a thing. Yay. It's fine. We're just gonna heal through this. Just gonna heal through. He's done, she's done. Rose still needs some hit points though. So we're just gonna have to wait on Rose to catch up because we need to heal her. She's got low health, she's got low hit points, and she's got low guard heal. Why? I don't know. But we definitely need to heal her. Get her back up to around 1,000. Anybody else will survive. They'll live. But Rosemary and I don't know why. This game just loves to give you really garbage defense stats. I don't know why. I don't get it. Most games, you have good gear and armor, and you get it constantly. You're constantly getting upgrades to your gear. This game, you go to every town, and it's like, it either caters towards the girls or the guys. And it's pretty much useless. I mean, honestly, you want to sit there and run around in level 1 armor, but it doesn't give you a significant gain. Whereas most games, when you get to the next town, the armor shop is like your best friend, because you go from like, we can do this, we're okay in armor, we can use an upgrade. You get to the next town and everybody's got better armor. It's significant, it's noticeable. Those guys that were beating you up before are now a fairly easy fight because everybody's upping their armor up significantly. And in this game, it's up by your additions. So if your additions don't go up, you don't get any better. So in that case, then I got Rose and Dart both at 0 here. 0 and 0. We're just not gonna get very far with them, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but it's true. In any case, so I don't know how long this dungeon is, and we're coming up on 11 o'clock, so we're gonna get in here, we're gonna look around a little bit. If we can find the save point, fantastic. If not, we will, I guess we'll go back out to the front. But I think it's gonna be a pretty short dungeon. Oh, Dragonets? What do they call these? The Basty Dragons. Really?
Yes. Go.
Really? I just can't hit one of these to save my soul today. I wish I could invest in like an auto clicker for this, so that I always get those perfects. If I was playing on PC, I could do something about that. You know? It's not about being ready. I think you're right. I probably need another level or two. But it's okay. Bloody bummer. There to go. It's not about being ready though. I want to see what this experience looks like. So this particular experience level is about 200. That's pretty good. So we'll probably be okay. I don't think I want to go that way. Think I'm going to go that way? I don't know which way I want to go. I'll call it that. Get rid of a total vanishing, that's useless. Mind purifiers. What is in this dungeon that's got mind purifiers? Oh! Yeah, it's gonna be the dispirited. Since I can't buy active rings, I probably can somewhere. I probably can buy them somewhere. I'm just not remembering where. Do that to break a status effect. Because, you know, you don't have a status effect, because that's just bad to have. But it's okay. And Rose can just rest, because, you know, that's all she's good for. And we'll go on from there. Alright. Rose can do her thing. With her hammer. Call it a day there. She can just keep resting. I think I need to swap out Rose for somebody else, I swear. She's so... that armor her sucks. It sucks so bad. I mean, it's just really bad. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get through this. We're on a mountain. We're in the Happy Dragon Mountain. We're thinking happy thoughts. We got happy thoughts. beginning levels. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Remember, happy thoughts. Let's see. Alright, let's go this way. This should take me to the upper cavern. That upper chest does. Okay, these look ugly. They kind of hard too. Rose, go ahead, just take them out. So since we never use Rose's magic, what's this do? Target attack 100% single damage. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Why you suck? That spider is huge. Can you imagine that big of a spider? Man, if I saw a spider this big, I would need Maru's hammer just to be able to whack it.
Yes.
Because, man, that thing would be moving at like Mach speed. It would. It'd probably move at like, 15, 20 miles an hour for short distances. It'd be terrifying. It'd be absolutely terrifying. It'd want to eat you and everything. Oops, missed. That would be disgusting and terrifying all at the same time.
Yes. Go.
I don't like this one. This attack that he's got, I just don't care for it. So that one that Rose has got right now, the timing is horrible. Horrible. And they call this Mount Mortal Dragon, but I think we'll call it Mount Doom next time. I think I'll change the name to Mount Doom. Alright, Leafer. Probably not far behind you. Because this dungeon it looks like it's gonna be real large. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back out of the dungeon, back to the entrance. We'll save and stop there for the night. So I do appreciate everybody who's come in. For those of you who are not, subscribe to the YouTube. Oops. Didn't screw that up. You fool. Do that again. Go on over to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button over there if you haven't done so already, so that you can catch any other videos that I have going live. And for those of you on YouTube, actually I stream on Twitch as well. And unfortunately the bots over here. I don't know if, do I have bots over here? I might. I don't know if I do. No, I don't. I don't have the bots in that channel. But that's okay. I'll post it. Give me a second. So for those that are over on YouTube, there's a Twitch link. So you can go over there and watch me live if you want to watch live on Twitch or YouTube. I don't care. Take your pick. It doesn't affect me either way. I just appreciate the looks. The views. And commentary. It's always important. It is always important that, you know, everybody knows where to go and how to see us. That's actually a cool effect. I like that one. I like that one. That stupid spatter spat. I am not a fan of the amount of damage we take on these fights, though. Let me tell you. We definitely need to level up. So I think next week we'll explore the mountain and focus on leveling. At least once, maybe twice. I think that's gonna be the call of the day. I do think that's gonna be the need. So we'll probably do that next week. So next week will be a low activity stream. And we'll just do some leveling. So I think that's gonna be it. And there you go. Because this mountain's gonna take us some time to explore. There's multiple paths, they go multiple directions. And yeah, there's items everywhere, so that's useful, but not knowing what they are, it's hard to say what's gonna be useful. We need a rest. Everybody kinda needs to rest. I don't have a rest beacon, a heal beacon, so. Yeah, anyway. There might be one inside the dungeon somewhere. And if we can find that, that'd be great. But trying to take a bite out of her legs. How rude. I mean, how rude is that spider? Gnawing on Maru's legs like that? Oh, wrong character. You don't know on Maru. We're not cooking her on a spit. She's not getting cooked. She's fine. Shauna, on the other hand, well, the character is probably extremely cute. She is about as useful as being cooked as a hog on a spit, let me tell you. Actually, I think the hog on the spit is more useful. Yeah, I think if we had a choice between putting her on a spit and having a hog on a spit, the hog on a spit would probably still be more useful. As far as the game's concerned, anyway. Now, for those that would like to date her, that's your business. I don't care either way. Go for it. I mean, Shauna is cute and all, but she's just not useful. And we had that whole conversation a couple weeks ago when Shauna got bound. So, that's on YouTube. You look that up. That's back a couple weeks. Yeah, we basically had a leveling stream, and all we did was talk about how Shauna kept getting boned.
Yes. Go.
It's funny. Yes, you heard that correctly. We had a whole conversation about that. And that was a couple weeks ago. When we were down in the, on the ghost ship. We were on the ghost ship chilling out for a while. Doing some leveling. It's a thing. It's crazy. It's crazy what you do in these games when you're just chilling. Alright, so we are... Oops. We're good enough. I did it again! I have a hard enough time with the timing on that particular ability.
Yes. Go.
I do have a hard enough time with that particular ability. Then when it goes into that counter mode, it screws me up because I'm just trying to make it work. Not really ready for it to be counterable. And yet, it's counterable, and it's a thing. Alright. This should take us outside. Nope, go home. So, I thank everybody for coming. As always, this is Legend of Dragoon. We're doing this on Saturday until we finish it. Might get preempted at some point, you know, for some other game, but for the most part, it's not going to. And I greatly appreciate everybody coming in today. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Tomorrow, I will be streaming, probably more Shipbreaker. So for those of you who are coming in to check that out, that's going to be on tomorrow's stream. And I'm hoping to be through chapter 2. So I might do some more offline and post it. I got about 3 hours today that I did offline that I will post up at some point. I'm going to break it down to smaller videos. But, so I'll do that, but I'll break those up tomorrow and get those uploaded before the stream. Aside from that, no, that's what we're going for the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. So, look forward to that tomorrow, and then probably back to .hack GU on Friday, and continuing this on Saturday. So that's the next few streams. Have a good night, and I thank everybody for coming in and doing the thing and just being active. Have a good night, everybody.